Hey everyone, today I'm really excited to share the first milestone. I completed 1 complete week of running last week, and that's a milestone of 4 which we are gonna take as a goal for the next 4 weeks. We're gonna chunk the milestones or the whole journey into 4 weeks, and let's say we completed now the first week. We have only 3 more weeks left. You see what I did there? I chunked my goal. I chunked how I get there, because that's a very important tool. Because right now I have the thought that maybe you just came back from something. Maybe you're in the same position as I am, dealing with an injury and like healing from that injury, or maybe you just started your fitness journey, and now that you completed your first week, now that you formed a habit for 1 week of going maybe out for 3-4 times to the gym, maybe on the streets, maybe you did a run, walk, whatever, something beautiful. And now what we are gonna do now is we're gonna see what I did. Let's dive straight into it. I really have to learn those YouTube mannerisms. And let's see what I did last week. I completed 40 kilometers of running. Exciting. But what you can't see here is the over +8 hours of cardio I did the whole week. That's actually a lot. So I was aqua jogging on Monday, which is probably the most boring thing you can do, but actually very effective for cardio. On Tuesday, I did a walk run, and I walked on an incline just to keep the heart rate high. And then I was jogging for 1 to 2 minutes also on like a smaller incline, just to get my stride length a little bit like shorter. And I wanted to test if my ankle already holds up the load, which it did. And that's why I jumped straight into a 10-minute continuous run the next day, and I'm so happy that I did, because my ankle felt great. But I was missing workouts, so I decided to transfer 1 workout straight to elliptical, like 4 times 5 minutes in a threshold kind of effort. So I went straight by feel and a little bit by heart rate, and it definitely made me feel a little bit like effort-wise like on the treadmill, but to be honest, it's not really the same. I went on a 20-minute run the next day with a little bit of a faster like running efforts at 3 times 1 minute at at those speeds which I were able to hit like 3-4 weeks ago, just to get my legs moving a bit faster. Because after a while of only doing cross training, I felt that my legs, especially like the nervous system, was moving very slow. So I just needed to get my legs a little bit faster that day, and that's what I did. Now looking back, it's crazy how many indoor rides I did. Like, I'm super proud of myself. I'm going through all those entries in my Strava log. I really want to stay excited, even though, they might not be elite, they might not compare to others like super well, but it really depends on your personal point of view. This is my first real running workout of the week, 17 times 200 meters on and off. A really beautiful workout. It was my favorite workout of the week, even though my legs weren't moving as fast as a couple of weeks ago. But it was a big win in terms of load management for the ankle. The intervals weren't too long, so I was able to run them without any pain. And even the next day, I didn't feel any pain in my ankle. It was just that I needed to give it a little bit more time to recover from that workout, because even though you don't always feel pain there, there's still something going on in the tissue which previously has been injured, so it needs a little bit time and care And that's why I went on a 1.5 hour indoor bike ride the next day, even though I would have liked to run that day. I didn't feel any pain in my ankle, but it was just probably a better decision to speed up the healing even a little bit more. And Saturday was a real highlight because I went on a run with a friend, and I previously showed you that video where I was speaking about associative and dissociative strategies for your running, which basically just means keeping you distracted or focused on your run, and what I think actually about that topic. I topped the week out with a 10-kilometer run, and that was actually huge. Please let me know in the comments what were your milestones, however small they were. If it was just like going for a walk run, if it was just like I managed to go to the gym and walked on the treadmill. Put them in the comments so that we can celebrate those wins. I'm actually very happy about all the comments I already got in my previous videos, and thanks for the views, I guess. So have a good run, and as always, see you in the next one. Peace. And now let's do some core. Shoulders in the air, not on the floor. Planks, the good old plank. I could stay here all day. The reason why we do these exercises, they prevent injuries and they keep your hip in a good place during your run. Let's take these movements into our routines, and you could have done maybe 6 or 7 movements, different core movements if you wanted to, but for now it's just about consistency.